Let's see. Zelda said this is where Zia was taken. It's been less than a week, so... there we are, tire tracks. Here, look, fresh tire tracks in the mud.
Mommy said that the UNITA people drive around here.
Do they have a base nearby?
Base? What's that?
Sorry, like a house. Do the UNITA people have a place they live nearby?
Oh, yes, up the hill, but Mommy says to never go there.
Well, they might be able to get you to safety.
Are you sure? Mommy says they're dangerous.
Maybe, but I'll protect you, I promise. Not much car traffic around here. Tire marks suggest a larger vehicle, like a van. Looks like they sped off east. That's away from the city. Not much out there. Map doesn't indicate any gas stations, so they wouldn't have gone far. Looks abandoned. But wait, fresh tracks again. Sunk in the mud. The van was sitting here for a while. Oh my god.
Get the last of them loaded and stop being so rough. The buyer doesn't want them crippled.
What about the little girls? What good are they?
Don't ask stupid questions. Little girls always have their uses.
I appreciate you bringing this refugee to us. We will make sure she is taken care of. You say you are a merc. Are you defecting from the MPLA?
Considering it. They're committing atrocities against civilians. Even I have standards.
I see. Damned communist animals. Well, we can work out a contract for you. You'll only be tasked with fighting combatants. Sound all right?
I would like a day to think about it.
That is fine. Take your time.
What about the girl?
As I said, she will be taken care of. Go, rest. We shall talk in the morning.
Very well, thank you.
That girl is putting up quite a fight for one so small.
She will run out of energy soon enough. I promised her to my lieutenant. He is in need of some companionship.
Are you certain? What if our suppliers find out? The UN would...
The UN won't do a damn thing. They're all talk. For our purposes, we must handle morale and fighting on our own. This is our country, our world. And in our world, little girls always have their uses.
Huh?
The merc! Shoot her! Shoot her!
I told you what Mommy said about UNITA.
Your mommy was right. I'm sorry, but I won't stop until I know you're safe.
Intruder. It's a woman.
Damn it, she's armed. Get the truck going. Now. Die, bitch.
Damn it. The truck is gone. Zia must be on it.
Damn, no mercy at all. Not a surprise given how you dogfight.
Skylar, hell, what are you doing here?
That's a stupid question. You already know.
Spectre. I shouldn't have even tried asking her to keep her mouth shut.
You're the one being all mysterious. An old contract in Angola. Taking off without any explanation. Now we've got 2 dead bodies here and a truck you seem desperate to catch. What's the deal?
I would prefer not to explain anything. This is my business, not yours.
Is that how it's going to be? Kat, I don't know what you did, but I know you were there for me when I had to confront my own past. Do you think I'd let you do this alone?
No, that's why I didn't say anything. Once you know the truth, you'll never see me the same way again.
Won't I? We're warbirds. We've both killed. I can give you a few dozen missions in Nam that weren't exactly my proudest moments.
Angola. The Civil War was never noble. For any of us. You were at least serving your country. I was just a merc, looking for profit. And the profit came from a pile of bodies.
Kat, what the hell happened? More importantly, why does it matter now? What's happening here?
Once you know the story, there's no going back.
I won't tell anyone. We can keep it between us.
All right. You already know I was a mercenary. I became one right before the Civil War broke out. The contract was as a hired gun for the MPLA. It was my first, and it wasn't exactly unfamiliar. I had plenty of sisters in official service, so I was welcomed. But quite quickly it turned into a conflict I had never seen before. Beheadings, torture, firing squads, massacres, slavery. It was horrid, even by the standards of war. One night, I was given the task of a solo bombing run, high altitude over a UNITA base. I dropped my ordnance on the target as instructed, but there was heavy cloud cover. On my return pass, when I went to confirm the target had been struck, I realized I'd been deceived. It was not a UNITA base at all. It was a village, just a quiet village, with houses, families, and children. They were burning, Skylar, all of them, screaming, crying, trying to get the napalm off their bodies to no avail. I watched a woman rip the skin of her arm off to get the flames away. I landed. I tried to help, but there was nothing I could do. That's when I found Zelda. She couldn't have been more than 10 years old. She wasn't hurt, the only survivor. No clue how, but there she was. I convinced her to come with me, and I sought help from an actual UNITA compound that Zelda directed me to. They seemed nice enough at first. Even offered me a different contract since I was considering switching sides. They promised to take care of Zelda, but I overheard a private conversation. They weren't going to help her at all. They planned to give her to one of their group as a child bride. It was monstrous. I saw then that both sides of the conflict were equally terrible. There were no heroes in that war, only victims. But I wouldn't let Zelda become one. I razed the entire compound. I killed them all, but I saved Zelda and went back to the MPLA. My handler was furious I had gone rogue, but when I told him I'd taken out an actual UNITA compound that they didn't know about, he was more forgiving. He also, beneath his cold exterior, had a heart. He arranged for Zelda to be taken to a MPLA-sponsored orphanage where she would be protected. I took her there myself and checked on her from time to time. I didn't continue my contract though. I'd had enough, and my handler burned most of the records to make sure that Zelda's origins would be hidden. And now I'm back again, helping Zelda. Her granddaughter was kidnapped. I believe she's in that truck.
Kat, does Zelda know?
Know what? That I was the one that killed her family? No, I never told her. I couldn't. I was the only one that girl trusted for such a long time. If I had told her the whole truth, she wouldn't have had anyone left. The best I could do is to always be there for her, like the family I took from her should have been. I still am. This is my penance.
I see. Well, I can see why you hid all this now. That's a lot for anyone to be burdened with.
So now what? You hate me?
Hate you. Why? You did the right thing.
I massacred a village and slaughtered an entire compound of 200 men like pigs.
The village was the result of you being lied to. The compound asked for it. I don't blame you. You saved a girl from a terrible fate, and you're trying to do it again. How could I not still support you?
I see. Well, all right then. Thank you, Skylar. But we need to track down that truck before they get too far.
Oh, that shouldn't be an issue. Let me just switch my radio back on. Morrigan, you still with us?
I can see you two just fine, as always. Don't know what you were talking about for so long, but that's none of my business.
Morrigan? Yes, excellent. Did you see the truck that just took off from this location?
I've still got eyes on her. Heading due north right now.
Good. Don't lose her. That's our target.
Affirmative. They won't be able to get out of my sight.
Let's move.
Agreed. And thank you, Skylar. This means so much.
You do the same for me. Come on.
Katarina on the edge, eyes sharp like a knife. Skylar in the shadows, both searching for a life. Kidnapped girl in the dark, hope's getting thin. K&S on the hunt, a war they must win. Now stars on the soul, PTSD the cost. In the night they fight, no child to be lost. Street-lit cityscape, echoes of the past. Claws of fear dig deep, gotta move fast. Bullets fly like lies, truth cutting through. Chains breaking free for the little girl's view. Hearts bruised but strong, Skylar's rage like fire. Katarina steely gaze, together they never tire. Street-lit cityscape, echoes of the past. Claws of fear dig deep, gotta move fast. escape. Echoes of the past, claws of fear dig deep. Gotta move.